Hey everybody, Jason Burmis here, and we got a couple of stories to knock out. I figured we'd do an Ask Me Anything, but the one I want to hit the hardest really involves the other stories of a track trace database society that has not only been in the works but been in play for quite some time now. And there's a new Wired article we'll probably do our own video on, but the Daily Mail did a good summation of it. The Wired article is really just a chapter from this book, Dark Mirror, that's out there, basically exposing that the NSA has been lying all along, as I've said, and they have, at the click of a button for a very, very long time, a system that would basically take all of this data that they had on you that was well beyond metadata and build a profile on you, right? Like that. But there's a documentary out there, and apparently they aired part one on Monday. I have it. We're going to show you the clip that we're going to talk about in a moment. But there's a documentary out there actually asking who killed Jeffrey Epstein. And while all the hype is surrounding the Netflix one that's going to drop tomorrow, I believe, and don't get me wrong, I'm looking forward to that as well. But this is really asking the question, who killed him? And this is the attorney of Jeffrey Epstein, and he goes on the record here talking about basically he doesn't believe in conspiracy theories either. You know, he's not a conspiracy theory guy, but he doesn't think that Jeffrey Epstein killed himself. So, you know, to say for the Daily Mail, exclusive, it was a homicide, but I don't know who killed him. Jeffrey Epstein's lawyer said his pedophile client was upbeat and excited about a strategy to clear his name, but lived in fear of violent former cellmate. Now, I've not watched the whole documentary. We're going to end up doing a full uh, breakdown of the documentary and review once I do watch it. We're going to watch that clip. But before we get there, I do want to remind everybody to get your questions in now. Thumbs this video up, subscribe, and share if you are new to the channel, especially with the full demonetization of the channel, the inability to, make any money on my work at all. And boy, it's been a long day. It seems like it's impossible to register a car right now. And as I told you, my town, because of this coronavirus thing, last Wednesday held an emergency meeting, fired 59 workers, and closed the DMV permanently so that, like, it wasn't even, you couldn't even call somebody there at the Oneonta offices. The Cooperstown offices, I got to show you this screenshot. I'll probably do it in another video, but basically they're saying only dealership work is there. So, you know, I was trying to get out of here on the 1st. It doesn't look like it's going to happen on the 1st. It might be the 10th, 11th, somewhere in there. I just don't know how I'm going to get plates. But anyway, we still are going across the country. We are getting out of New York as quickly as possible. We'll get into the contact tracing army. We'll get to how really the contact tracing army is an extension of a police state built many, many years ago. But 5, 10, 15 bucks, it means the world to me. We also use this as a super chat mechanism. And in fact, I think we got a couple from last time that I have not read. Jason's working nonstop trying to bring us the truth fresh off the press. Well, I am going to watch that documentary, and we're going to go through a lot of that. Best wishes from Hawaii. Thank you so much. Aloha to you, Debbie Dancer. And I believe we went to Rob's 3 days ago. Be careful on the road. Keep those eyes wide open. Stay aware. I will definitely be doing that. So, let's talk about this. This is Nicholas Tartiglione. Okay, folks? This is the guy who was Jeffrey Epstein's cellmate. And it had been reported that prior to that, first of all, he'd been in a physical altercation where apparently someone had been attacked with a lock in a sock, the old lock in a sock game. But he'd also somehow smuggled a mini cell phone into his cell. Now, this man is, I believe, accused of quadruple murder and is a former police officer. And the quadruple murder involved a drug deal gone wrong. Okay? Now, there's no footage of what happened when Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself the first time. But this man swears he didn't do anything. However, from this new, I believe it's a offshoot Investigate Discovery or like one of those channels an offshoot of the Discovery Channel. This is the new documentary, Who Killed Jeffrey Epstein.
I'm David Schoen. I'm a criminal defense lawyer. Before he died, Jeffrey Epstein had asked me to take over the defense of his criminal case. I don't subscribe to conspiracy theories, but my anecdotal information, that is, my meetings with him, the mood he was in, he was upbeat, planning to fight the case, clear as name. Nobody can say that there's absolutely no basis for these conspiracy theories and stuff, but I don't believe he took his own life. Maybe.
I don't believe he took his own life. No basis in these conspiracy theories. I don't think we can say that. So, again, that's his lawyer. There's many people that feel that way. Remember, get your questions in now, guys. So, this one should worry people on what the motives of this thing are. And the thing is, coronavirus is disappearing so fast. Oxford vaccine only has 50% chance of working. And this guy is actually quoted as saying, it's pretty amazing. But at the moment, there's a 50% chance that we get no result at all. We're in a bizarre position of wanting COVID to stay at least a little while. No, we're not. No, we're not. I am not in that position. You have gutted the economy. It's only going to get worse. And when you look at the cell phone tracking data that's already out there, they're like 32 of 50 states are bad. They get an F grade for social distancing. They're openly tracking and tracing all of us at this point. And in New York, they got a whole deal on the contact tracing. What is contact tracing? How the program works. Join the team. Apply now. Plenty of jobs in contact tracing. Got fired. By the way, my buddy got fired today. He's a teacher. He teaches down in the city, and they just cut 10%, and they got to cut another 7%. And he doesn't even live in the city. He lives up by the Newburgh area. I mean, this is going to decimate the middle class. They've already, it's pretty disturbing. So as I've said, this is not new. And there's a new book out there. Like I said, it's called Dark Mirror, I believe. You can check it out. It's by this guy right here, Barton Gellman. And basically, it talks about, this program where at any moment they could, and believe me, we haven't seen a fraction of the documents we should have been seeing from the Snowden leaks. Okay, it's called Mainway. Okay, Mainway was the queen of metadata, foreign and domestic, designed to find patterns that content did not reveal. This is old school AI. And remember, they want new school AI to run things. That's why we did that piece on Ella, the robot, right? The robot police officer in New Zealand. Lovely stuff. So get the thumbs up, subscribe. Let's get to the questions. Get your questions and comments in now, and we're going to get to them as we speak. And remember, all my documentaries are free in the playlist section. Go check them out after the video. Everyone check out, I won't even say that name because they'll probably redirect you because I'm saying that redirection, but BitChute, an alternate platform, apparently, it still has the Minneapolis police murder, George Floyd. I believe that's the black gentleman that had the knee on his neck. I haven't seen the video of that yet, but man, that is pretty messed up. You wonder why you have to take somebody's life while they're arresting them. I mean, I better watch the whole video before I make any commentary on it, but it doesn't look good. Eric Garner didn't look good to me, but that didn't mean it was about race. That was more about police brutality, something we really have to understand. Let's see. And again, guys, I'm going to give you a full review on that documentary about Epstein after I watch it. Hey from Tennessee, Yo-Yo from Texas, what up from Boise, hey from Long Island, Jersey, thumbs it up. Let's see. Epstein didn't kill himself. Riots in Minneapolis. Is that true? Are there riots going on in Minneapolis? We're going to type that in. We do it live. Wow. It looks like there may be some riots in Minneapolis. Let's see what's on Twitter. Man, thanks for the heads up. Oh yeah, we got riots in Minneapolis. Let's hope that you know this doesn't get me flagged. It's not looking good out there. Whoa. Man, what else do we have here? Fence and squad lot is torn open. Cars being busted. Thanks for the heads up, audience. Thumbs this up, subscribe, and share. Man. See, oh man, that's a tough one because people have to be accountable for their actions too. But why can't people rise up against, you know, the billionaires in this country that are doing this on a mass level? Well, that's a lot of people out there, huh? See, these are the protests. I don't know how much rioting's going on during this. All right, thumbs it up, subscribe, share. We're going to get back to the questions. Thanks for the heads up. Love the Burmese Brigade. Maria Farmer exposes all of this. We interviewed Maria, and we are wishing her the best right now. She's going through a very, very difficult situation, you know, and going through chemo and cancer. It's tough. What's up, Gritch? How we doing? Thanks for joining the Burmese Brigade today. What up, Rock Girl? Riots are going down. Yes, they are. Hello. His bank account came back online when COVID broke out. He withdrew millions, probably to buy his way out of Asia or something. The media doesn't care what you think as long as you think he's dead. I guess. But I don't think that's the case. I don't think they staged his murder. I think the man was killed. There should be riots in Minneapolis. Worst police murder ever. I haven't watched it yet, man. What's good, JB? What's up, Professor Antonio? Milwaukee? Get on library. I saw someone posting your stuff on there. Might as well be you, Jay. Well, I'm glad people are posting it there. Like hopefully again we can expand and I can get a team and we can really start breaking this down. Yes, there is a riot going down right now in Minnesota. It seems that way. Oh, it seems that way. Let's see. My mic seems fairly low. Check. How's that? Turn it up a little bit. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Jeez. Sorry about that. It's hard to hear you right now. Sucks. Wish you told me that. Let's see. Oh, you turn up the volume. Man. Such nonsense. See, like, oh, man. Let's double it over. See, that I can't really turn it up. Oh, I have to double it over. Yeah, you know what? Let's double it over. Let's do it. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry, guys. I hate doing this while we do it, but we're going to up the volume, apply, hit OK. Bam. Hopefully that doubled it over. It gets a little louder. Oh, I hate taking care of stuff like that on the air. Sorry, guys. Apologize. All right. So let's see. Riots are going down. His bank account. What's good, JB? Let's see. Hello. Hey, guys. My live chat isn't rolling. It seems stalled. So if you respond to me, I won't see it unless I refresh. Why can't I post? Yes, Minneapolis. Sound too loud. Can't hear his voice very well. Oh, you're talking about the guy's voice, huh, too? On top of it? Okay. Let's see. Tear gas. There were zip tie cuts around his neck. Present and accounted for. Fairly low. It's hard to hear you right now. All right. Hopefully I fixed that. Minnesota incident racially motivated. Yes. Turn up the volume. Can't hear. Jesus. Sheet hitting the fan as we speak. Thanks to MF Doom. Didn't know. There's going to be a second wave. No one wants to go to the hospital to be put in a medical coma. So you're going to be put on a ventilator. Everyone knows now the ventilators are actually killing people. Hydroxychloroquine too. Well, a white cop kneeled on a black man's neck for 10 minutes, making sure he died in front of everyone in broad daylight. Yeesh. Wow, YouTube is messing with this channel. Later, J-Bat. Freaking horrible guy was dead and the cop carried on. Yikes. Check the button next to the X. Select all chat. Good luck, Jay. They better after they murder that guy in cold blood, man. Watch the vid. We do it live. Murder in plain sight. Damn, I got Johnny Cash in Burn playing in my head. 4 cops just fired, not arrested. I did see that. Oh. Let's see. Ring of fire. Whole murder was recorded. Whoa. Let's see. Someone says that's better. Good. Let's see. Whole murder was recorded. Witness saying you're killing him. Check his pulse. Yeesh. Cold blood murder. We can rise up against some billionaires, for instance. Do not buy stuff at Amazon. It's not the same thing. Cold blooded murder. Audio is too quiet. Hopefully we fixed it. While his partner stands by, does squat. Better. Thanks, Jason. Thanks. Great to see you again, JB. Even though you still refuse to talk about. Again, I've talked about it now a billion times. Dr. Judy Wood is a no-planer. Do we need to show you that too? I'm not saying that there isn't something I'm not saying I know how the towers were taken down, other than it appears to be a controlled demolition of some sort. In other words, planes did not take down those buildings. But Dr. Judy Wood is a no-planer. Period. It's that simple. And let's see. I gotta go through history. Thumbs this video up, subscribe, and share, guys. Let's see. There we go. You kidding me? Of course not. Of course that's not the one I want. Let's see. There it is. All right. So if anybody wants to doubt me, we're going to put this one in there live. Okay. Here's a full 3-minute something video. And the other thing is that people weren't around in the day that I was being harassed by these like nut jobs that said I was disinfo and refused to, listen to me no matter what, and said I'm covering stuff up on various issues when I've addressed all of them multiple times and said why I think they're nonsense. How many times do I have to do something from 2007 on? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've made a multitude of films on the subject and spoken about it a million times over, but there's always somebody that wants to bring up the same thing. Richie from Boston has the video. Beware, it's brutal. You watch murder. I mean, it's there. I might want to sleep tonight. Let's see. Maria is an angel amongst us mortals. God bless that woman. All good here. That's better. Much better. Okay, awesome. Witnesses say, man, you're killing him. He's unresponsive. Check his pulse. Yeesh. Let's see. Oh, there's a big jump. Let's see. Let's see if anybody's over on the. Hey, we got some super chat actions over here. Maybe no. We just got a big donation though. A couple of big donations. I want to thank Carolyn Clancy, Nicholas Eilish, some anonymous, Rob Mimi, Van Prague. Thank you very much, guys. Very generous. Remember, we can use that as a super chat mechanism right here, but we do appreciate it. Thank you, guys. So let's go back. Let's all take a moment to hit the thumbs up. Is anyone ever going to call out Rogan for having Epstein's personal cook on JRA, but asking 0 questions? Joe talks Epstein nonstop, but won't ask questions of a person who flew on Lolita Express and I'm sure he talked to him in private. I don't know what to say about that. Like, I haven't watched the episode, but you also know that Joe doesn't do it really live anymore unless it's a fight companion. Let's see. If he's not dead, where the hell is he? Exactly. Luck in the battle against Monster Maria. I mean, the cancer is the monster, not Maria, just in case there's any confusion. Agreed. R.I.P. George. Eat the rich. The guy pleaded for his life. Ugh. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. No, don't eat rich. They probably taste nasty. COVID-19 alibi for global Great Depression and pushing for a UBI. Exactly. They want you dependent on the system. Yuck. No thank you. All right. Judy Wood is a what? Couldn't hear. No planer. No planer. You have seen the news of a CIA operative that they refused to extradite for killing the UK teen in a crash. She was driving on the wrong side of the road. Yes, everything's corrupt. Well, yes, absolutely. Listen, I should be doing a story on the fact that Syria just had their wheat farms bombed to starve people out in Syria. Again, the ones that did not gas their own people in Duma. You know, that's Syria that we still can't get out of, that unjust war. Jason, I don't have an option for Super Chat. Yeah, Super Chat's not there, Robert Marley. You have to go to my GoFundMe and leave a question there. They fully demonetized the channel. In fact, I'll put it in there. It's in the thing. But if you want to try to Super Chat, I check that every 5 or 10 minutes. And if somebody leaves a question, we read it out loud. That's how we do it. That's how we got to do it because, hey, apparently I'm harmful content. Okay, please show me. It's right there. I've just shown you. I put the link down there. It's right there. Jason, I have the option for Super Chat. Yeah, exactly. What is a no planer? Oh, like it was missile disguised as a plane. A no planer got it. Like no, like holograms or Westcam, where they say they inverted it via CGI. I mean, it's all. Look into Nico Hopped. I've debunked it a million times, guys. I believe physical things, physical planes. I don't think that they are the planes that they were telling us they were. I think that the drills were used to mask drones, to do God knows what with those passengers and planes, but I think everybody's dead. I don't think that, people were let off or any of that stuff. I think they killed all those people, and it's a tragedy, and they lied to us about all of it. Okay, that's what I think. 9/11 was a joint effort between America and Saudi Arabia. No, it was an international intelligence operation with role players in the United States, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, Israel, and then the cover-up crew was all over, okay? All over the place. Like Western intelligence and propaganda, the arms of the Predator class all had a part. Yeah, read that. The woman definitely has connections, so there it is right there. No plane blasted through 3 rings of the Pentagon. Oh, and Israel. Well, Israel's part of it, but again, there's more than all that. Looks like a 0.1% death rate. Agreed. Anyone can get corrupted. It's not unusual. We all depend on the corrupt system. Even if you tried to leave, you wouldn't be able to entirely. Thanks for the stories and the light and the walks. Good work. Thank you, Derek Slay. I appreciate it. There's the holograms. 767s can't fly 500 miles per hour at sea level, bro. So wait, now that I've said that she is a no planer, now you're saying that you are too. I don't understand. See, this is what I mean. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Inside job, details not important. We were not able to leave the Matrix yet. I've already done my Matrix red pill video a couple weeks back. Go check it out. Bush told the school kids, birds on a wire. Chloroquine panning and banning is the key to solving a crime in progress. World Health Organization is pausing clinical trials. Yeah, again, why do we care about what the World Health Organization says or does? I don't understand that. Let's see. Brian Telford, can't see chat unless you hit live chat. Top chat is masking. Really? Let's see that. Well, there's that. Boom. How much are they masking? Okay. They made a movie where they would abduct people off planes right before they died back in the late 80s. It starred Chris Christopherson. I agree 1,000% 9/11 was our CIA job. It was a plethora of tech, old and new. Let's see. I just came in, but there was definitely not any plane at the Pentagon. Again, I don't know that. It could have easily been, a drone-based plane with a missile attached, etc. But I couldn't say. We're not allowed to see any video. Where can I mail you a copy of the book, bro? I'd be on what book? Where the towers go? You think that you're the first person that sent this stuff to me? Dude, I've looked at all of it. I've read the papers. I've seen the photographs. I get it. I'm not saying I know what happened, but again, the woman is completely discredited. Oh boy. Gee, I see the chat just fine. Buildings were shut down before 9/11 days ago. The chat was acting odd, interesting. By the way, guys, I do want to point out that I did do another video today exclusively at Rockfin for free on Bill Gates. Wear a sweater and smile like a supervillain. Where I went over an interview he did with Fareed Zakaria, and it's kind of a must-watch. I don't think I would get away with it over here on YouTube. I think they would probably try to pull it because, God forbid, you speak bad about Bill Gates and you use CNN's footage and his own cackling smile against him. But it's free, so if you just sign up for Rockfin, put this over here. It's free to sign up, by the way, guys. And you just follow me. Hey, guess what? Boom. Awesome. You get to check that video out. And by the way, I also posted, because I am posting 5 exclusives a week, I posted this guest spot I did last night on somebody else's show where it's kind of a Q&A and we talk about relative information. You know what? Let's go back and play this over again. People are saying it was too muffled. You know, I messed a little bit with my audio setup. I guess I should not have. But those things happen. Here we go.
Criminal defense lawyer. Before he died, Jeffrey Epstein had asked me to take over the defense of his criminal case. I don't subscribe to conspiracy theories, but my anecdotal information, that is my meetings with him, the mood he was in, he was upbeat, planning to fight the case, clear as day. Nobody can say that there's absolutely no basis for these conspiracy theories and stuff, but I don't believe he took his own life.
So hopefully you guys heard that. If not, let me know in the chat. So let's keep going on. So again, guys, I don't even know how I'm going to register this car to get out of here. I have some of the forms here, but they've shut things down. People are getting fired left and right in New York State. Cuomo's telling, basically, I had to print my own stuff. Just beautiful. Don't worry, it's empty. I'm not giving up my my title information or any of that. Oh. Tough times. Let's see. Buildings were shut down before 9/11. Let's see. Days ago, I asked the chat was acting odd. If I hit live chat, the chat does reload. Dude, you totally haven't read the book. Listen, man, there used to be things called websites. And she had her own websites, and she had her own dissertations. All right? And they had pictures, and I've seen it all. People sent me PDFs of the book back in the day. Yes. Listen. Stop. Stop. There's no way that you're going to convince me, especially when you see squibs coming out of the building, that she's the end-all, be-all. Again, I don't know exactly what happened there, but please stop. Bro, I keep clicking live chat, and new chats keep showing. Mary White had no chance a plane hit the Pentagon. I don't think a commercial plane flown by a pilot could have, but maybe a commercial plane that was remotely taken over. Maybe a military plane dressed up like a commercial plane, equipped with something else. What woman are we talking about? 7 update. You know, I'll talk to Dylan this week. I'll give you a 7 update. Maybe he'll come on. There is no one pill or the other. You know, I gotta have Johnny Vedmore on to talk about Epstein and the Junkerman case. I'm probably gonna do that this week as well. See if he can go tomorrow. If not, we'll bang it out for later in the week. There is one way and only one way out of Babylon, and that's through understanding who the real Jesus is. Thank you, Bridget. At Jason Burmans, I'm Carolyn Clancy. I just dropped a 20 on you. Yes, you did. Thank you very much, Carolyn. Thanks for all your great work. Please let me know if you think my truck and Bohemian 5th-wheel trailer might serve you on the road. Okay, I'll do that. Appreciate the super chat, by the way. Read David Icke, The Trigger. I haven't read it, but I am aware about it. A Pearl Harbor event begins the track trace database that expands in COVID1984. Oh, there's a jump. Let's see. Excuse me. Have you read the Tobin Dalvid, who is the Dutch version of Epstein, but way worse? He is the founder of the cryptocurrency BuyChip. No, I don't know about that person. So please let me know about it, and I'll check it out. Let's see. Telford says, dude, the algorithm is dicking you. You know, you got to roll with the punches. What can I tell you? What can I tell you, Telford? I'm trying out here. Again, that's why we're leaving New York. And, you know, who knows? Maybe some other state would dare put Jason Burmis on an AM and FM radio on top of thing. You know, if we could do that and stream that as well, and maybe even have a secondary channel. I mean, who knows what could happen? And maybe we just keep it as clean as possible. But then again, they haven't told me what's harmful or hurtful on this platform. And hopefully other tech platforms are not going to just fall in line. There'll be one that really breaks through. That's what Rockfin is right now. And maybe we get some bigger creators to come over to Rockfin. Another crypto freak. I just watched JFK to 9/11, all about rich people. It's a must-watch for all. Cindy Gomez Shemp, a Mexican crossing lines located in Fargo, will likely cover Minnesota murders and riots tonight on YouTube or Facebook, small radio station that also live streams. Interesting. Epstein looked like the Joker. Yes, I guess depending which Joker version you think. The problem is whoever made the video covered up the narration with music. No, you know what? It's not. It's probably my issue. You know, let me see what I can do here. Let me see. And let's try it again, folks. Let's try it again. Let's see if this will fix the issue, but it certainly may not. Let me see. Where are we at? Sorry.
I'm a criminal defense lawyer. Before he died, Jeffrey Epstein had asked me to take over the defense of his criminal case. I don't subscribe to conspiracy theories, but my anecdotal information, that is, my meetings with him, the mood he was in, he was upbeat, planning to fight the case. Clear his name. Nobody can say that there's absolutely no basis for these conspiracy theories and stuff. So I don't believe he took his own life.
Maybe.
So hopefully that one actually played through all right. I guess we'll find out. I'm not really sure, but I am hoping that fixed it. But we'll see. You'll tell me in the comments. Let's see. A movie called Millennium. An NTSB investigator seeking the cause of an airline disaster meets a warrior woman from 1,000 years in the future. You should be able to do it online. Let's see. Yeah, you can't do it online. They need physical copies, and they won't even take faxes of some of these things. You know, such as like the titles and stuff. Give you a little taste. So no, you can't do it online. In fact, they give you a phone number, and it basically takes you in a loop, and then hangs up on you. I'll drive you around. I've been in 21 states over the last few weeks. Need to pick you up, JB. Thanks, Scott. That's very nice of you. I am trying to find one of my buddies to film with me while I'm there for sure. On Munch, those types are all over monetary things. But hey, the pedos can post what they want. Laser dot shot video confirms to me a laser-guided plane drone hit Tower 2. I know what you're talking about with the laser shot. That is an interesting thing, but I don't know exactly what that is, but I do know what you're referring to. And again, I think there's a lot more evidence of drone than anything else. Technology exists that we can't imagine. I agree. Remember Rudy telling reporters Building 7 was going to be pulled? Again, I'm not sure about that one. I haven't seen that. It's not Rudy I've seen. It's Larry Silverstein. Let's see. Rock Girl, Heavy Mossad Connection, and Bill Gates. Sleepy Joe was in Buffalo on Memorial Day laying a wreath. Who passed there? Were no kids around to grow. Jeez. You're turning down a free book from a fellow Mortal Kombat master. Oh, I get it. That's a reference to Invisible Empire. Yes, I am. Love your honesty, Jason. Thank you, Mary. Scott Bitterman is pissed. Telford says shizzle. My nizzle. Reed Harley Schlanger. He connects dots between Gates and Mossad. Let's see. Come to Tennessee. Join Super Talk FM. Who's Super Talk FM? Tell me more. Let's see. When you find that place, I will follow you, as will many. Well, thanks, peace and power. Hopefully we're going to find it. I don't know. You know, my brother's already warning me I'm not ready for bitter winters other places, but we'll find out. We'll find out. We're back. Let's see. Very good. Okay. There we go. Oregon's a great place to live. I see and hear you just fine. Much better. Yes, it did. That fixed it. Played great. Fantastic. Now we're back in the mix, everybody. Fantastic. From the information you have looked at, do you believe HCQ does shrink receptors, COVID-19 docs, with the virus replicating? Maybe in the early stages. That's what it seems to be, right? It's like not people on their deathbed, but like people that are starting to get the symptoms. But I'm not a doctor. I haven't read that much into it. I definitely think it's very possible. You know, that doesn't mean that that's the drug that I would want to take. I want to have a choice. See, if that does happen to me, then I am going to do more research. And then I'm going to say, well, do I want that? Do I want vitamin C and steroid treatment? Wish I could get the mesenchymal stem cells, but that's just not possible in the United States. I'm definitely going to want, if they put me on a some kind of oxygen, a BiPAP or a CPAP, and hopefully with nitric oxide. Okay? Boom. Your lips don't match your voice, LOL. No? The one was definitely intelligible. Music was way less, music was way less down-based. Can't imagine what you did to fix it, but it worked. Oh, boom. Yeah, you know, on the road it's going to be kind of tough. I'm going to bring one of my mixers. I have 3 mixers, I'm going to bring one with me. I was thinking about getting like a power laptop. I've been looking on Mercari, but I don't want to spend more than like $400. There's this decent one that would probably make do as a workstation. Let me at least single stream pretty well, if not double stream. But we'll find out. We'll find out. Let's see. Although I just got here a few minutes ago, I don't know if I already said this, but did you see the photos of Jeffrey Epstein and his lawyer, whoever released? They look nothing like the first set of photos. The hair. I don't know about that, but I haven't looked at it that close. I'll be watching that documentary and giving a full review. Let's see. Saw it live. Rudy was running away. Oregon's beautiful government, Governor Antifa, confirmed the lone gunman in a pilot episode. Rogue members of the U.S. government remotely hijacked planning to crash into the World Trade Center. The episode aired 6 months prior to the September 11th attacks. Very true. The lone gunman was a spin-off of the X-Files. Thanks for the lead on the vents not helping patients. Thank you, Susan Ramirez. Can you honestly watch the plane hitting the South Tower without doubt and say that's how physics works? That's a negative, buddy. Okay. Again, not even going to get into it. Thought the dead Epstein looked strange. Oh, I forgot about the lone gunman pilot. Let's see. COVID1984. Wiki, the lone gunman. What up, Marky Mark? Thanks again, bro. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Can't confirm payload. What's that mean? And by the way, there are some people saying that with the virus leaving so quickly, that also shows that outside of a lab environment it wouldn't survive, and supports the idea of it being some kind of a biologically engineered organism. Plandemic. Oh, good, you're still streaming? Have you seen the clip of the trailer for a 2003 TV show called Dead Zone Plague? Very eerie coincidence with COVID. Yes, that's the, I believe that's the Stephen King thing. He talked about plagues forever. Exact. Hi, Jason. Any news from about the Manhattan Metropolitan Chief Warden? Don't know what that is. The cops are now on paid leave. Jason watched Shade last night. Wonderful documentary. Do you think the general population will wake up to the Gates agenda? I sure hope so. I mean, again, I've been talking about it now for I was talking about it before that. I've been talking about it for over a decade, the Gates agenda, to control the weather, control the food, and control the medicine. Okay? And again, watch my free video over at Rockfin after this. And you see this guy, and he's like, there'd have to be miracle therapeutics, and then he moves on because he wants you to take some kind of unproven shot. Fuck this guy. Seriously. Fuck this guy. Stinkfist for Peter. When are you leaving to tour? I was going to go on the 1st. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get plates for my car. I'm going to find out more. I'm going to try to pull some strings, but as early in June as possible. That's the thing, as early in June as possible. So we'll see. Type Illuminian backwards into Google. Search, then tick enter. Leads to the NSA. Let's see. They always manufacture the problem and sell the solution. All the protocols that doctors are reporting as effective use hydroxychloroquine and something else. An effective therapeutic puts an end to the need for a vaccine and security stuff. Why? Hydroxy zinc antibiotic. Thank you, sir. Grand Rapids is a college town, one of the fastest growing cities in the U.S. It'd be expensive to live there. I'm looking for something low key and okay. Low key and okay. Fauci had come and said SARS was caused by chloroquine before that dead zone, I assume. Yeah, the hydroxychloroquine or chloroquine in that is like the savior in the show. There are a lot of eerie similarities. Folks, I do want to remind you, I am a documentary filmmaker. Loose Change, Final Cut, Fabled Enemies, Invisible Empire, A New World Order Defined, and Shade the Motion Picture are all free in the documentaries playlist section. I'm fully demonetized. Been waiting over 2 weeks for a review. Not going to get it. Let's see. Can you plate up at any currency exchange? No, I can't even get plates outside of my county. Like go check out New York DMV. And basically I got a number that was on like the wall of Otsego County, the one they just shut down for good in Oneonta, New York. You can look that up as well. And I called that number and it hangs up on you after 20 minutes. That's all. You hit a bunch of buttons and it hangs up to you. I don't think Arizona's going to be my stuff. Okay, what about the crazy predictive programming? Back to the Future, Flames make 9/11. There's a lot of eerie stuff out there. George Floyd, thanks, Jason. I appreciate it, guys. I don't know anything about Project Cassandra. But again, you want to support me, $5, $10, $15, big donors. We appreciate it. The more we make, and obviously we'll do another one on June 1st in 5 days, but we'd really like to hit the $5,000 mark and then definitely go berserk. Because I'd also like to do a drone. Don't we want to see some overhead shots? I'm going to try to do my best to really branch out on this trip and see what's up and, talk to real Americans all over. Whoever will talk to me in these regions that are against what's happening in COVID1984. So thumbs up, subscribe, share. Check me out over at Rockfin. Again, go sign up for free and go check out the Gates video, an exclusive. We're doing 5 exclusives there a week. Every Tuesday at noon we stream live there. It's a great alternative platform. A lot of my other stuff is up there as well for premium members. And there's a lot of free stuff too. So, guys, thanks for all the support. Much love. Remember, it is not about right and left. It is about right and wrong.